Okay, here we go. This was a double battle, this one, and I don't usually do double battles, so this is quite something different. And here we go. Obviously, it's going to be a trick room team because of the bronzong, so I kind of expect trick room teams with double battles these days. So I want to get the bronzong out of there. I'm kind of moving my DS around at the moment because I was trying to plug it in to charge it, but I'll sort that out in a second. And the other thing protects, which is surprising. He definitely is going to trick room, so I wasn't really expecting another protect because it's risky, because he obviously had to do that because I sussed his trick room out. Fortunately, Waterfall doesn't KO. That's mainly the problem with Sharpedo that I find is it's just not strong enough. Oh well. And his protect holds, so that sucks. So in Trick Room, I don't want to lose Tailspin because it's an incredibly useful Pokemon to have in doubles. So I switched Tailspin out for something a bit more sturdy, which might take a hit. And he belly drums, which is quite scary. You got that belly drum for free, but at least it's down there. So unless something happens which will stop me from killing it, that's not good because that's exactly what I didn't want. I finish off this Bronzong, but with that Reflect, pretty much means that Snorlax is in a pretty good shape now. Double defense, good special defense, max attack. It's pretty beastly. And for Dusknoir, at first I thought Dusknoir was just there to keep the trick room going, but so my main plan is to just try and take care of this Snorlax as quickly as possible. With the Reflect going, it's actually quite good that Rough Skin hurts it because I need all the kind of damage I can get on this thing. In Trick Room, I thought it was actually brilliant and hilarious that my Azumarill's faster than a Dusknoir in Trick Room. That means that Azumarill's actually slower than a Dusknoir, which is hilarious. He was like, "What? No way!" And yes way. That's the byproduct of using proper IVs right there. And I send out Kabutops just to generally set up while I'm waiting for the Trick Room to end, thinking that I might be able to finish off the Snorlax. It protects, which I thought it might, but I just want to make sure. It uses Rock Slide, which sucks because Kabutops was using a Swords Dance that turn. I would have got a Swords Dance up, which would have been awesome. But I flinch, so that sucks. Now I want to make sure that I kill that stupid Snorlax. I think I go for attack on this Snorlax, but he withdraws it to the whale thing going on there. Hit it with an Aqua Jet, which I thought would do quite a good damage and get rid of the water spout threat, but we'll see what happens later. I dodged the Rock Slide this time, for once I can get my Swords Dance in. That didn't really make any difference dodging the Rock Slide. I mean, I probably wouldn't have flinched anyway, so. Now I'm not quite sure what to do here. Trick Room's ended, so I decided to just attack, and I get a crit, which sort of makes up for the Trick Room, the Rock Slide flinching me, sort of, but Reflect's still in operation, so I kind of got around the reflect like that, so that's pretty lucky on my part. And Water Spout does a load, even with that little bit of damage on it, and I was actually really surprised that happened. I used Rain Dance just to kind of power up Azumarill's Rain, and I was hoping that with Trick Room gone, that the Rain would catapult Kabutops into the Swift Swim area. Brings out the slow thingamajiggy, whatever that is. I've forgotten its name. I've got one, but I've forgotten its name. And I don't want to take another water spout, especially in the rain, so give it a fake out. That's quite enough of those water spouts, thank you very much. And I'll just send AJ at the Slowking, that's his name. He takes a pounding, and AJ just survives. No idea how much that was on, but just. He nasty plots, which is strange. I thought that most of his setting up Pokemon like that would all be trick rumors to keep the trick room going, but he wants to set up apparently, so that's not good for him. After Zort will finish off this whale, no problem. And I know I'm faster. AJ was exactly the right speed. It was faster than some of his Pokemon in Trick Room, and then Trick Room ended, and then he was faster than some of his even slower Pokemon. So we kind of got screwed over by AJ's optimum stats right there. So now that his Slowking's just vanished, I decided that I quite like a Slowking on the scene, so I send out my own Slowking. Here he is, Rasta. I really like the fake out combo, so I'm gonna switch out Tailspin again to recharge the fake out. Meanwhile, Rasta here is gonna be doing some sneak action. Here we go. I was expecting maybe a Protect or something on Snorlax as well, so do some setting up. Eruption in the rain doesn't really do a lot. Actually, Snorlax did a good move there and actually went for the crunch, because I wasn't expecting a crunch, I was expecting a Protect or something, but yeah, I did some skill swapping on some Regigigas. So now Rasta's is slow as hell, even more slower, and Regigigas gets his thing ready of stats back. There's a little note I found here about I thought Regigigas might be considered Uber in doubles for this very point, because guess what? He disconnects! Oh, what a noob. But anyway, yeah, I thought Regigigas was Uber, and that's why he disconnected, but it turns out he's not. And there's another point I want to make about Regigigas and the skill swap, which I'll probably put in the description. So see you around.